Today's lesson is about breathing. Breathing is the most fundamentally important thing that we do. You can last a few days without water. You can last a few weeks without food. You can't last very long without breath. 2-3 minutes, I think the world record is something like 20 minutes, but that's after years and years of training. So breathing's fundamental to our day-to-day living, obviously. But it's something else too. It's also the first sign that we see externally that a person's emotions have changed. If you get upset or angry or you fall in love, your breathing changes. The first thing that happens when you get a terror, a snake appears, a bear jumps out at you, is you stop breathing. We can tell an awful lot by someone's breath. So learning to control it is a really important skill for an actor, both in reading the responses of other people and in creating the character that you want to create. So to learn to control it, we first have to find a way of getting back to the very basics.
Hi, I'm Dominic Calento, and in this video I want to share with you some exercises for confident public speaking. Now, I know breathing can sometimes be seen as a bit kind of hippie and a bit woo-woo, but actually it's really important for making you sound confident and feel confident when you're in front of an audience. In fact, when I was at drama school, we spent 3 years doing voice classes, and we were doing voice classes every single day, and the majority of that was work on the breath. And working with the breath in that way allows actors to be able to fill an auditorium of 5,000 people, but also gives you the support to be able to talk to a camera in a really engaging way. So you can use this in any context, whether you're making videos or whether you're giving a presentation. These things are going to work for you. The first thing to think about is where we place the breath. So a lot of people that I see, especially when they're nervous, they start to breathe up into the chest. And if we just take a few breaths up there now, it actually starts to make you feel panicky. It starts to actually massage the adrenal glands, and you start to get that rush of adrenaline around the system, and you enter that fight or flight mode. What we want to be doing is thinking about low breathing, working with the diaphragm, relaxing the stomach muscles, and allowing the breath to drop in, fill the lungs, use those ribs and the intercostal muscles, and sort of imagine that you're filling up like a barrel. So I want you to pop a hand on your chest and just take a few breaths up there for me. Not very nice, is it? And now I want you to allow the breath to drop down to the belly, and take a couple of deep breaths down there. Very nice, good. And in fact, just blow all the air out of the system. So we just, and then relax the stomach muscles and just allow the breath to drop in. So we're going to do that like 3 times. So just breathing out, and let the breath drop back in, and breathe out. And let the breath drop back in, and breathe out. And we're filled with air. See, so we're working in a completely natural way. I've got an 18-month-old daughter. That's exactly how she breathes. So once we've got that low breathing going, the little exercise I'm going to give you is how to just calm yourself down before a presentation. And all you're going to do is you're going to breathe in for 4 counts, and you're going to breathe out for 4 counts. Simple as that, but using that nice low breathing that we just found there. So we're just going to breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And if you just keep working with that breathing rhythm, in for 4 and out for 4, in for 4 and out for 4, what you'll actually start to do is you'll start to feel yourself relax. You start to actually lower your cortisol levels, which are your stress hormone, and you increase your testosterone as well, which is your confidence hormone. So it's an absolute win-win. So that's my breathing exercise for confident public speaking.
You're now going to see some actors warming up their voices. We always begin vocal warm-up with breathing exercises to organise the breathing muscles and to extend the capacity of the breath, as well as getting a sense of the breath very deep inside the body. Okay, shall we stretch out? Grab your arm, pull your back, any way you like. So we're opening up the ribs, pulling out of the shoulders and the pelvis, and just getting a sense of freedom in the shoulders. Okay.
Both wrists.
Yes. Yep. Great. And when you're done, let's stand up, and nice soft knees and ankles, and just flop over from the waist to relax the neck and shoulders. Have a little bounce there if you like. And then hang still and focus the breath into your belly and back. And just feel the back of the rib cage opening out as it stretches there against the breath. And then quite slowly rolling up again. Don't come too soon or you'll get a blood rush to the head. But as you come up, see if you can keep that sense of connection with the belly and the back. Breathing as you go. And bring the feet in under the hips and connect to the breath. And to get the breath even deeper, let's go down into the squat, shall we? Doesn't matter if your heels are on or off the ground. Lovely. Nice round back. And now you're breathing very deeply. Not letting the shoulders come up. Right into the bottom of your body.
Breathing into the buttocks, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Right down into the bum. Yeah, absolutely. And you get what I call a little barrel of breathing, don't you, around the belly and the back. I don't know if you can feel that. It's quite powerful. Yeah, that's it. And stable. So when you come up again in a minute, don't come too fast because you're squashing the big blood vessels in your thigh and you'll get a blood rush. But as you come up, see if you can keep that connection to that very deep breath. So drop your heels and raise your bum, hang over from the waist, relax the neck. That'll come up last with the head, and up you come. Keeping the tummy soft, and bring your feet back in under your hips. Actually, that's the million-dollar question in breathing, isn't it? Do you hold your tummy tight? Let it go. If you don't let the tummy go, your diaphragm can't move up and down properly. Relax your tummy. Lovely. Okay, let's do our first breathing exercises. We're going to do 3 long breath releases on an S to really feel the organization of the breathing muscles. Off you go. Slow as you like. Lovely. Ribs go down and then the belly comes in at the end. And then you release and breathe again. Lovely and steady. We do this at least 3 times. Great. And there, 3rd time. Okay, and to start feeling the voice with the breath, it's really great to lie down on the floor because your tummy's definitely relaxed then. So shall we do that? Lying on your back, feet flat, knees raised. That's it. Find a nice comfortable position. Shoulders relaxed. Have a sense of your upper back spreading over the floor and the back of your neck releasing towards the floor. Great. Don't try and do anything fancy with your breath just now. Just let it respond to your body position. And in order to really contact that low breath, we have to make sure we're not holding the jaw tight. So should we take the fingertips into the jaw muscle in front of the ear? Give it a little massage. And then you can take that massage anywhere you like, around the face, under the chin, around the back of the neck. Feel what you need to do at this moment. Do you sort of know where you hold your tension in your faces, you guys? Yeah, yours is your forehead.
It's in the jaw.
In your jaw.
Quite often that's the worst.
Yes, I think a lot of us hold the jaw. And the shoulders too. And of course, lying on the floor, you can relax your shoulders, which is really, really helpful. Okay, when you've done enough of that, rest your arms. And we're going to repeat the breathing exercise, but this time we're going to do it on a Z, a Z, so the voice is buzzing. And again, we do at least 3 of those. Off you go. So now we get the sense that the voice itself is coming up through the body, through the throat, over the back of the tongue, onto the tip of the tongue. And it doesn't really matter if it's not very loud, does it, at the moment? It's just organising the breathing and releasing to breathe in. Lovely. Swing those ribs as the tummy releases.
It can be any pitch.
Any pitch you like, yes. Yes, if you like to try it out a bit higher, a bit lower, that's up to you. Okay, great. So we're going to bring that up to standing. So have a stretch first, and then roll over onto your hands and knees so you don't come up head first, and then gradually coming up to standing. But as we come up, we do try to bring that low connection with the breath with us. So when you're up, you're going to face the auditorium again. Feel your weight spread evenly on your feet. How's your tummy? Still released? Lovely. Yeah. So let's try out the feeling of the support for the voice. Now just counting. Just count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How's that? Yeah? Good. Yeah.
I think down here.
Yeah. You can hear the difference, can't you? We can hear it. It's great. Okay. So that's our breathing exercises. We next move on to resonance to feel the buzz of the voice.